Hey everyone. So my name's Nicole and I'm going to be telling you my story about my VNS and my how I got to where I am right now. There are a lot of videos on YouTube. Trust me, I have watched them for years trying to make this decision as to whether I was going to do the VNS or not. And it was 70% negative and 30% positive, if that. I came across one person who was extremely nice, extremely positive, and he has been my mentor throughout my journey. So hopefully I can be yours, or this video can take you in a positive direction rather than a negative one. First off, I have been thinking about getting a VNS for over, I'd say, 3 years now. And what made me really think about it was going to my neurologist and having her tell me that I have tried absolutely everything except for a VNS and my seizures are not controlled. Actually, that's probably a good thing to tell you what my seizures are. So I have atonic seizures, and what those are, they're a mix of complex partial and tonic-clonic, which is where you convulse and shake. So what I do is I pretty much drop like a sack of potatoes. I don't convulse, I just instantly drop. It's like fainting, but it's pretty much like fainting and I'm unaware and can't talk during it. So that's my seizure, and I'm not controlled, and I don't have an aura, so I'm the most unique case. Every doctor has said that. So that is why my neurologist wanted me to have the VNS. Now, the reason that I sorry, this is weird, me staring at myself while doing a video. Sorry. So, the reason I actually started really considering it was because of that appointment. And I kind of put it in the back of my mind a few times because only for stupid things. I'm gonna have a scar, my voice is gonna change, like just little things like that. So I say little, but actually they're big when you're thinking about getting the VNS, but when you actually have the VNS, they're not that big. So I sat down at work and I wrote a pro-con list. When I wrote that pro-con list, I instantly made a decision to do the VNS because the pros, okay, how do I say this? So the pros outweighed the cons. And the scars aren't that bad. My voice isn't that bad. So I pretty much exaggerated for no reason whatsoever. And it was scary. I'm not gonna lie. It's scary. This is my voice changing. What I was nervous about. So what's happening right now is this this package I have right here that's in my skin, under my skin, is sending a shock to my vagus nerve, which is about here. And because my vagus nerve is so close to my larynx in my throat, my larynx vibrates. And that's why my voice kind of goes like that every 5 minutes. So for those of you who are very new to VNS, the new VNS life, what a VNS is, it is a little box, and in that box a wire, kind of like an electrode when you have EEGs. One of those is attached from your box all the way up here to your vagus nerve. And what happens is every 5 minutes, a shock or stimulation, whichever you want to call it, is the box is there's going to be a shock that goes through that electrode every 5 minutes up to my vagus nerve and shock the vagus nerve. And then during the 30 seconds that it's shocking, that's when my voice changes. So let's go through that again because it kind of gets a bit confusing. So every 5 minutes, my voice will change for 30 seconds because the electrode is stimulating my vagus nerve. And I want to tell you the reason why I chose today to do this video. Let me show you something. So this is a magnet. And if you're watching this and you're saying, yes, I'm going to get the VNS, you're going to get one of these. Actually, you're going to get two, but you're going to get one of these. So what this does, if you have an aura, or if you're in the middle of a seizure and someone's near you, they can grab this, or you can grab this and swipe over the VNS. So I'm going to do it just to show you what happens to my voice. The stimulation is twice as long, twice as hard, so my voice will change much more. And sorry, I'm staring at myself talking to this. And yeah, so I'll probably cough. But don't swipe it for longer than 2 seconds, or else it'll stop the VNS and it'll stop the battery. And you don't want that to happen. Okay, so this is what happens. Okay, yep. So if most of you can probably feel that change. I can feel a little tickle right here, and it'll be for 30 seconds to 60 seconds, but that happens. Oh yes, this is why I'm telling you this. So the reason I'm telling you this is last night I was at a barbecue. Sorry. And I felt this seizure feeling kind of thing that sometimes I feel right before a seizure, and it's actually happened where I felt that and I've had a seizure. So instantly I took this and I swiped it just like I showed you, and I didn't have a seizure. So I was very happy about that, number one. And yesterday was September 17th. So 1 month ago, the 15th, I am 1 month seizure free. That would be 2 weeks with the VNS not turned on, and 3 weeks with the VNS turned on. Usually I have a seizure once a week. So I am extremely proud, extremely happy, extremely positive, and I wanted to share that with the world, with whoever is watching. I want to tell you that VNS is not always a negative thing. It is not always a negative medication. if you want to call that. And this is something that person told me who I met on YouTube. He told me that a VNS, so this little box here, is not doesn't take place of my medication. Doesn't take place of me going to bed early and getting my night's sleep. Doesn't take place of all the stuff that I usually do to not have a seizure. So that's one thing I need to stress the most is, even though you have the VNS, it's an addition. It's helping with the medication. It's helping with you going to bed early. So keep with the no alcohol if you're doing it. Keep with the 7 hours of sleep, or however long you have, or however long you sleep, to not have seizures. So keep doing that, because that will help. And I've been doing that, and you're staring at, or you're watching a video of somebody whose VNS is actually working, and it's not even up to where they want the vibration to be at. So yeah, this is the point where I want to show you what my scars look like after 1 month. This is, I don't know if you can see, this is a scar on my neck after 1 month. It's not that bad at all. I don't really care. This is the scar on my chest, and the box is right here. And if you look, you can't even tell it's there. My doctor did a very good job. A very good job. So if this is what's worrying you, what I did, I kept my hair long. Before the surgery, I didn't cut it because I didn't know how I'd feel with the scar here. So I kept my hair long, and just in case, to cover it. And that's just a little hint for you girls. Don't cut your hair before the surgery. So yeah, my name's Nicole, and I'm 1 month seizure free, and I haven't been for a while. I have a VNS that's turned on, and I am so proud and I'm so happy. So to all you fellows out there who are thinking about getting a VNS, don't think that it's all negative and that everybody has a negative experience. I know 2 people who have had positive experiences, me and someone else. And so not everyone is not negative. So I hope this video is somewhat of a comfort to you. I am hoping to post another one once they turn my battery up a little bit higher, so you can hear my voice a little bit more. And this is my first YouTube video, so this is I don't know how good I did. So like it or comment on it, or whatever you do on YouTube. I'm not exactly sure, but please, like, tell me how I did. Tell me if you want to hear, some questions, anything. I would love that. So, have a good day, you guys. Bye. Ready?